Hi guys, Liz Ann here from High Vibes Life, helping you make the rest of your life the best of your life. So today I want to talk about genuine self-love and how do you know if you are genuinely loving yourself? What is it that you do when you are in love with somebody? Such as a romantic love, or you have a child that you love. What do you do for them? Think about how you treat them and what you prioritize with them when you love somebody. So for example, when you are romantically in love, you are completely focused on that person and what makes them happy. You want to understand what their desires are and how to meet those desires. You're not necessarily just saying, I wonder what's good for you. Let's figure out what's good for you so I can, make sure I do what's good for you. Your main focus is what makes you come alive, what makes you happy. With our children, of course, we're focused on their health and we want what's best for them. And sometimes we do make choices for them that they wouldn't make for themselves because we know better, right? But we're still, our highest focus is their happiness and their well-being. And so when you really want to tune in to, am I really loving myself? Well, you have to ask, am I really focused on what makes me happy? And following that, like going after that and making sure I provide that for myself, whatever it is that makes me happy. So the path to genuine self-love is actually a very simple path, yet it's not always easy. So it's just following your bliss. Follow your bliss. Tune into on a regular basis. Let it be your mantra. How do I feel and what do I need? What can I do for myself at this moment to feel even better? How can I bring more of this goodness and this happiness into my life? I love this. This feels so good. This is how I always want to feel. What do I need to do to bring this about? When you're not genuinely self-loving, you are not tuned into or concentrating on what makes you happy. You're rather tuned into and concentrated on more what makes somebody else happy, what makes somebody else approve of me. What do I need to do to feel worthy? Will this impress somebody, or will this impress other people? It's a constant tuning in to everyone else outside of yourself, to the neglect of your own needs and your own happiness. We could be taking care of our needs, and you could be taking care of your child's needs and yet not loving them. Love is so much more than just taking care of our basic needs. Love is really wanting to be with that person. So you're wanting to be with yourself. Love is wanting to know and understand exactly what makes that person tick, what makes them happy, who they are, what they believe in, what their values are, what their goals are, what their dreams are. And love is about wanting to do whatever it takes to bring a smile and to bring happiness and to know that that person is feeling wonderful. And that's what genuine self-love is for yourself. It is really tuning in to what makes you come alive, what makes you happy, moment by moment by moment. It's tuning into how do I feel and what do I need in this moment. Essentially, if you want to just sum it up, it is you in alignment with you. You in alignment with who you are at your core, on a regular basis, lining up with that, letting your path be the path of bliss, the path of what resonates with me, the path of what feels good. Now, a lot of people resist this notion of, well, I can't just do whatever feels good because it might not be right. Well, when you really are tuned into yourself to make yourself happy, things that feel good aren't going to be things that are necessarily morally wrong. Because things that are morally wrong, just like, for example, you might think, well, what feels good to me right now is, shooting that person across the street because they just pissed me off, or in the next car or whatever, right? What if that's what would feel good? Well, the reality is you don't feel good to begin with because you're angry. Anger is not in alignment with who you truly are. When you have negative emotions, you're not in alignment with your core self. When you are in alignment with your core self, in alignment with who you truly are, you have positive emotions there. You have peace, you have serenity, you have love, you have joy, you have happiness. You feel happy with yourself and you want others to be happy. Sometimes anger can be a better feeling than just feeling hopeless and and despairing. But it's not a high vibe, and it's not somewhere we want to stay, and it's not in full alignment of who you really are. But it might be a movement forward. But you don't really want to act out or make decisions until you are in a full alignment, until you are genuinely loving yourself and you're in that place of happiness. Basically, if you want to know whether or not you're genuinely loving yourself, just ask yourself, how am I making my decisions moment by moment? Is it about being responsible? Is it about making sure that I'm approved of? Is it about impressing other people? Or is it about tuning into who I am, what I really desire and what I really want, and going after that with all my heart? And if you can honestly say, that's what I'm doing, I'm just going after with all my heart exactly what makes me feel happy and makes me come alive, then you're probably really a great example and a great ensign for genuine self-love, and kudos to you. But if you have anything less there than beautiful, passionate appreciation for who you are and for life and for what you want and desire and for your happiness, then you need to work on your self-love. You have one precious life here right now. You don't want to waste it by continuing on a path that is less than enchanting and beautiful and exciting. Make this one life awesome. And perhaps you've had a history of abuse or sadness, heartbreak. Who knows? Everybody goes through different things. But we don't have to make our past our future. We can start today to make the rest of our life the best of our life. That's what I've determined to do for myself, and that's what I've determined to help anybody else who I can do for their self. Hope you have a good day. If this was helpful to you, please don't forget to hit the like button, comment below, and tell me what you do to genuinely love yourself. And don't forget to follow me. Okay, I'll talk to you later.